In the spring of 1863, the Scott County settlements along the banks of the Big South Fork River were as remote as any place in Tennessee. It was a 2-day trip to Huntsville, the county seat, a hamlet of less than 100 people. It took weeks for news from the outside to filter into such a place. Yet the Civil War was as much a part of their lives as anywhere in the United States. Large armies with charismatic leaders did not write the wartime history for places like Duck Shoals. Instead, it was a civilian war, and a murderous one at that. Marauders and bushwhackers, loosely organized gangs with doubtful ties to any army, roamed the countryside. Here, the war knocked on the door and demanded entry. According to local lore, such a knock came to the door of the Tackett family in 1863. Bushwhackers were known to take boys and press them into service, but the Tackett women were ready. Their boys were hidden under the mattress. The grandmother then lay on the bed and pretended to be ill. Hours later, when the bushwhackers left, the women lifted the mattress, only to find the boys had suffocated. Oral histories can grow into myth, and Civil War mythology runs strong through the generations here. But in the 1970s, 2 small graves marked by crude headstones were located near the ruins of the Tackett cabin. Today, the stones are being reset. For much of East Tennessee, these spasmodic outbursts of community violence marked the Civil War years. It was a war where combatants most likely wore no uniforms nor fought from recognized battle lines. One exception was a cold and bloody morning at an earthen fort in Knoxville, where today its memory alone remains. Strategy was devised for Burnside to confront Longstreet and slowly fall back, drawing Longstreet's 17,000 men farther and farther away from Chattanooga. With a force of about 5,000 men as bait, Burnside